It's time now for your starts and sits for week number 13 for CBS Local Sports. I'm Jamey Eisenberg, that's Dave Richard, and that is Heath Cummings. Let's give you some starts and sits at all the relevant positions, starting with the quarterbacks.
How about Jameis Winston as a top 10 quarterback this week at home against Carolina? In his last 6 quarters, he's given you 511 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, and this is incredible to me, a 76% completion rate, which means that he's connecting with his pass catchers. He's putting up good numbers. Carolina's allowed 25 or more fantasy points to a quarterback in 3 of their last 4 games. This is a great matchup for Jameis Winston. Make sure he's in your lineup.
Your season's on the line. You need 1 win to make the playoffs, and you should not trust Tom Brady. He has not been a top 12 quarterback this year against the average defense, number 15 overall on a per-game basis, and now he's going up against a Minnesota Vikings defense that has shut down all kinds of good quarterbacks since Everson Griffin got back. I am sitting Tom Brady.
What about the running back position? Who are we going with?
Oh, you're starting Phillip Lindsay. He should be awesome. He's been awesome no matter the matchup, but this week he gets a matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals. They are terrible against the run. They're terrible against the pass. Should be a good game script for running the football, and I expect Lindsay to go over 100 yards and score a touchdown.
Nobody drafted Phillip Lindsay in fantasy drafts. Everybody took Jordan Howard, and man, has he disappointed. No touchdowns since week 9. No 10-plus yard carry since week 9. Under 4 yards per carry since week 6. He's a non-factor in the passing game. I know the New York Giants have allowed a touchdown to a running back in every game this season. They still might this week against Chicago, but it won't be Jordan Howard. You should sit him down.
At the wide receiver position, who do we like?
I like Corey Davis with the Tennessee Titans. His last 3 games, he's had over 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's taken on a Jets team that's allowed at least 1 touchdown to a wide receiver in 9 of its 11 games. Davis looking the part of a top 5 overall NFL draft pick and looks the part of a number 2 fantasy wide receiver.
For the past couple of weeks, I've said sit Jarvis Landry in non-PPR, but you can still trust him in PPR. Just sit him everywhere. 10 PPR fantasy points in his last 2 games combined. Baker Mayfield's 2 best games. You can't trust Jarvis Landry. Baker Mayfield doesn't right now.
At the tight end position, who are we going with this week?
I will start Cameron Brate. You can start either of the tight ends in that matchup. Carolina and Tampa Bay, neither one of them very good against tight ends. This is a good matchup. He will score a touchdown. The volume's a little low on the PPR side, but I still like starting Cameron Brate.
I'm trying to find nice things to say about Jimmy Graham. Here's the best that I got. In his last 5 games, he's given you 1 with a touchdown, 1 with over 50 yards, and 1 with more than 2 catches. So we've got a guy with a broken thumb playing in an offense that isn't trusted with targets. I don't think you can trust Jimmy Graham. I will go with Chris Herndon of the Jets, Jonnu Smith of the Tennessee Titans, Vance McDonald of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the aforementioned Cameron Brate, all ahead of Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham can give you 1 thumbs up, but he can't give you 2. But we can certainly give you 2 thumbs up with your fantasy rosters for week number 13. To recap, we're starting Jameis Winston, Phillip Lindsay, Corey Davis, and Cameron Brate, and we are sitting Tom Brady, Jordan Howard, Jarvis Landry, and Jimmy Graham. Those have been your starts and sits for CBS Local Sports for week number 13. Good luck with your fantasy rosters.